So hello and welcome back to a new video. I'm posting like after 4 or 5 months. In this video, I'll exactly show you how you can get from 0 to 10,000 followers minimum on Instagram. And the time period is dependent on your efforts and a little bit on your luck. I'm not the kind of YouTuber who tells you to, how to gain 100k followers in the next 30 days or 70 days. It really depends on person to person and how much you are gaining knowledge, how much you are improving. In this video, I'll show you the path that you need to take, which is like the best path to go from 0 to 10,000 followers on Instagram. What I have seen in Instagram guide videos, they tell you the stuff that you don't really need. That is why I'm creating this Instagram basics course or mini course, whatever you want to call. I have packed all the learnings that I have learned till now on my journey of going from 0 to 100k followers in 5 months, and then again, starting over with my personal branding and all that stuff, theme pages. This is the only guide that you will ever need. Before starting, I hate this part, but I know I have to do this. This is the results that I have got. I started posting on Instagram like on January this year, and on January 22nd, my first video went viral. It has currently now like 15 million plus views. That was the first video that went viral. After that, I just created, posted every single day. In the first month, I gained almost 35,000 followers. On January 22nd, I had 55 followers. Almost all of them were my friends because I was not a content creator. So after that, on February 22nd, I had 34 or 35,000 followers. I don't really remember. So after that, videos just kept going viral. Most importantly, work started to come. I had never earned before that. I had tried freelancing, but it did not work for me. So that is why I started Instagram page. I just posted whatever that I wanted, and then it went up and I got more work than I wanted. That was my social proof to make you watch this video, because people need these things to trust. You can check my Instagram in the description. I have given the link if you still don't trust me. So that out of the way, let's just get started, because I have a lot to share. So this is going to be a long video, I guess. So this is the Instagram basics. So first of all, we will start with what do you want to create on Instagram. I feel like there are two ways to go on Instagram. Content creation is not easy, but there are two ways to go. The first one is the easy way, and the second one is the not so easy way. Let me explain. This is the part where you get to choose which path you are going to take while creating content. The easy way. This has nothing to do with your personality. As you can guess, this is like a theme page of a kind pages. So this has quick growth. As I said, I gained like 35,000 followers in the first month of my posting. High chances of virality. Every content is focused on going viral, and low effort. Mostly it took me like 1 or 2 hours to make a video every day, every single day. So I would just post it, and that was it. No recording, no scripting, and none of that's it. On the other hand, the not so easy way is the whole content is built upon your personality. Obviously, this is the personal branding stuff. So slow growth or extremely slow growth. You can expect, like I have seen people gaining 30,000 followers on their first year of posting. I am following some guys who are like brilliant on their content. Everything is crisp and clear, but still the growth is very slow. On their first year, they are like getting like 30 to 35,000 followers, and low chances of virality as expected, and high effort mostly. Now, as you can see the contrast between two. High chances of virality, low chances of virality, low effort, high effort. This is the real game of Instagram or content creation, all in all, as you can see. Let's just go more deep into it. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. After I have listed this, most people will say that I want to go this way. Let's just talk about the disadvantages also. But before that, I will talk the advantages of this personal branding stuff. First and foremost, strong connection between you and your audience. That is like no brainer. If you are making videos, if I'm making like this kind of videos, you are seeing me, I am talking to you directly, there is a connection between me and you. That is like no brainer for anyone. It's like you are talking to your friend or your parents. It's like human to human connection. Okay. And then we have like the theme pages, which are like little to no connection with the audience. One of the things that I realized after like posting for 2 to 3 months was like I have no connection with my audience. My audience doesn't know me. My audience doesn't know who is the creator behind these videos, because everything was, motion graphic stuff and motivational stuff. But although I was the creator of the original creator of the videos, nobody knew me and there was no real connection. And then this has unlimited option for monetization. If you have a personal brand that is, you have successfully built it over the period of years, and you have a successful connection with your audience, and you are a trustworthy guy, then there are just unlimited way of monetizing your audience. You can just sell anything and they will buy. It's again the thing that if your friend is selling something, you will be the first one to buy it from him if you are a good friend. And then if we look at it here, here are the limited options for monetization. You will see people on YouTube who are running theme pages, they will tell you that you can make thousands and millions of dollars on monetization and monetizing your audience. Let me tell you, that is just bullshit. I have been in that place. I have seen people around me doing that stuff, and there are really not many, ways to monetize your audience. I will get into that later on in the video. For now, limited option and unlimited option. The next point is not so interesting and hence not so long term. I'm talking about content. The content will be not so interesting to you. I'm not saying that audience. Yeah, obviously your audience is loving it. Every video is going viral. Not every video, but every other video is going viral. Your audience is loving it. But the other thing that I realized was like everything started to seem boring kind of. I was just, making videos on my laptop. It took me like 1-2 hours, and connection between me and my content was not like so interesting. For example, if I'm making this video, I am like, damn interested in this stuff, like teaching what I have learned. Literally, I am sweating right now, but this is the stuff that I want. This was like not so interesting. But if you have a personal brand, every day is a new challenge. It will take you years. And the other point was like, hence not so long term. Obviously, if you are not feeling interested in something, there is a high chance that you will quit because it doesn't interest you. And the personal branding stuff is like every day is a new challenge. This is the truth. Every day is a new challenge. When you are creating content for yourself, when you are in the personal branding stuff, every day you will feel like there's just, your work will never end. Again, I will go into that part later on this video, but that is that. Hence it will take you years. As I said before, this is a slow growth, so it will take you at least 3 months to see any results on your this page. So the next point feels fucking robotic. This was the reason, as I said before, not so interesting. Every day feels like, doing the same stuff again and again. When you haven't started content creation and you don't know what it feels like to go viral, it feels fucking amazing for the first or second time. But as that time passes, it doesn't seem as interesting as you thought, because going viral doesn't mean that you will be successful. It comes with its advantages, obviously, but it has its disadvantages also. I started to feel like I was doing the same stuff over and over. That was the reason I quit. Feels like real shit. This is the game. This is like the business stuff. You have to learn a lot of things if you are going this path. I recently made an Instagram video on this, but if you haven't seen this is like the real shit. You will have to learn a lot of things. And the most important point, this is like, I can go on and on about this. No authenticity. authenticity. I don't know how many times or how many pages have stolen my videos and have put their watermark on top of mine just to make it theirs. Every other day I was getting messages from my followers and my client and my family members. They were like, yo bro, this is your video, and I'm like, yes. Then they're like, this guy has posted your videos and it has millions of views. And I mean, first of all, I was like, it's okay, 1 2 accounts are posting. But then as my page started growing and videos started going mega viral, like 10 million views, 15 million views, every other motivational page started to post my videos without my consent, obviously. And I'm not talking about like small pages. One of the things that really broke my heart was, I follow a really big creator. I will obviously not take the name, but he has like almost 2 million followers. So obviously he talks about mindset and all that. So he was following a similar page to mine, which had like 1.2 million followers. The creator that I followed, that I admired, was following him, and that account has posted like 5 or 6 videos of mine without my consent, put their logo on top of mine, and just fucking just uploaded it. And I see that this creator that I follow is following him, obviously. And then one day I was talking with my client, and he was also sending me videos like, this YouTube, my videos were literally circulating on TikTok, which is like banned in India. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. So my client started, we started talking about this, uploading, and how short form doesn't have a strong copyright. So he was telling that this is how they work, and I was like, yes. All these big pages that you see on Instagram, which has videos like millions of followers, they don't really create their own videos. They don't really spend much time on ideating their videos, or creating from scratch. They just take someone's, maybe a small account, or a, yes, majorly I think they take videos from the small account. They just don't care about the creator who is struggling, who is in their struggling phases, and they just take their video, put it on their page, and voila, millions of likes. Or even worse, they are getting more likes and more views because they already have an big audience, and they don't even tag their the creator. That is the dark side of Instagram, I would say, because I have seen it and I have felt it, but I really didn't give a fuck about it because I knew. And then again, personal branding stuff, 1 in 8 billion. Only you can create this type of videos. If I'm talking like this on camera, I know that all the in the entire world, only I can do this. Your Instagram page will be 1 in 8 billion people. Nobody will take your video and put their face on top of yours and make their video. So that is not gonna happen. So that is that. Oh, I forgot that I have a really bad handwriting. So if you can't understand this, I'm really sorry, but I am trying to improve. But this is what you get to a student who has quit. So that is that. I want to stop here, and I want you to just see this and see all the advantages and disadvantages of these both Instagram pages, or two ways. And then I want to choose between these two, because obviously you can't really do both at one time. And then if you are having a hard time choosing, then quick Q&As. This is for who have little to no time for content creation. Like, you really, as I said, you can't really give much time to content creation, although I doubt that, because I'll tell you how much time it took me to create before videos, the theme pages one, and then how much time it takes me to create videos like this, not the YouTube one obviously, but the Instagram. So, and the second thing is, doesn't want to make this full time. You have like, you just want quick results, and you don't see these as a full-time job, and you just want to create something. And then obsessed only with numbers. As I said before, you just want to go viral and you want to show some numbers, or you just want to do something with the Instagram page. That is that. And then want quick success. That is the same thing. And doesn't want to reveal your identity. You don't want to reveal your identity, or you don't want to show your face, but I have some solutions for that, so wait for it. And then this is like the second way: have little time for content creation or part time. Videos that I create almost takes me like, if I divided it on all 7 days, it really takes me about 2 to 3 hours. On each and every day I have like batch. I am a big fan of batch producing, but if you hire an editor, you can really chuck down that time, and it can be obviously close to 1 hour or 1.5 hour or 2 hours maximum. If you hire an editor, most of my times goes to editing my videos. That's why want to make this full time. Obviously you want to make this full time, and you believe in yourself, and you have seen results that that people are producing on Instagram already, or the online creator economy. Obsessed with real growth. You doesn't want quick growth. You know that good things take time, and you really want to build something that you are proud of. And last, have patience. Has patience? Okay. So you have patience for that. Obviously this is, as I said before, this will take some time. So if you have this, then you can go for it. Examples: motivational pages, podcast clips, as you already have seen on Instagram. Personal brands, or, and this is the important point, can be faceless. I have seen like people go like, I don't want to show my face, so I guess I have to go to the other side, or I have to create a theme page. No, I go like, no, you can create a personal brand without showing your face. One of the best example I can give is Danko. He just creates, he barely shows his face on Instagram, although he makes YouTube videos, which he recently started like a year ago. But before that, he just posted reels where he just tweeted his where he just put his writing on it. The key to running a voiceless or faceless personal brand is that it should have your personality in it. So like, if you are creating a faceless page, but if you want as much as connection with your audience, then it should create a personality. Like, people should follow you, not your page. Like, when people hit the follow button, they will be like, this guy is really good, I want to follow him. Not like this page is good, or this content is good, I want to follow it. Like, there should be a connection between you and your audience, as I said before. Now you have all the things that you need to choose and you need to look for when you are starting your Instagram page. So let's just move down to the real things. Obviously you are creating Instagram, you are creating your page for something to share, and also the monetization part. So first, let's just take the monetization of the theme pages. The monetization mainly comes from brand deals, sponsors, or affiliates. So that can be some company will sponsor you, or if you are in like fitness niche, then some company will come you and tell you to post about their product or add a story. We have done for you services. This is the, I think, the main service that will work on your theme page, or your whatever the page that you are creating without personality. So this is the thing that will work the most, because it worked for me. Because when people see the results that you are getting, for example, my videos were getting millions of views, people were coming to ask for my services, to create videos for them. So this is one thing. For example, if you have a video editing agency, and you are posting the videos of like motivational podcast videos, then obviously some people will definitely come and ask for that service, because they also want to get the similar results that you are putting out there. You can also sell a course on how to grow and make shit ton of money when you actually haven't. I have seen this many creators like who have gained followers and has not made that much of money that they are using to market their course. They are like, here's how you can grow your theme page and make $10,000, which in reality they haven't made that much of money through theme page, but they will surely make it from selling that course. That I have seen it, many people do this. Or courses that you like, you can teach someone how to start theme page, that I am doing for free. So, and the last and like mostly used way of monetization is like selling your account. This is where most amount of money is made in theme pages, because you are selling the whole account. People who make theme pages, this is like what they usually do. They make theme pages, gain a certain amount of followers, and they just simply sell. And then if we come to personal branding, as I said before, there are just many ways to monetize your audience. So first, always brand deals, affiliate marketing, done for you services, done with you services, or courses. Similarly, done for you services will be similar to that. If you are a video editor, you are posting videos about video editing and all that, then some people will obviously come to your page for your services. And then we have done with you services. This can be like program or cohort, or if you're for example, if you're a fitness coach, then if you are posting about how to get fit and how to build muscle, then obviously some people will come and get them the results that you have. And courses about your skills and expertise, this is also similar, that you can make a course how to be a fitness influencer, you can make a course on how to build muscle, you can make a course on how to fix your life, you can make a course on how to edit videos and like that. And here is the catch, like even though both has similar monetization options, but whatever you sell, remember that conversion rate will be always less, because people follow your page, not you. And for personal branding, conversion rates will be higher with even small following, because people follow you, not the page. Even though you are getting brand deals, sponsor or affiliate on your theme page, the money will be very less, because the conversion rate will be very less, because people really don't buy from theme page. Whereas in personal brand, the conversion rates are high, hence the payouts are also very high. This is the whole summary of the both ways of starting your Instagram page. So I want you to look at this and take a screenshot if you want. I want you to take a very conscious decision on which way are you going, and keep these all advantages and disadvantages in mind, and then proceed. So once you have chosen your path, let's just start. So the first thing first we will do is profile optimization. This is the most important point. Many people don't talk about it, and this is what makes or breaks your journey, because this is where people will see you. They will decide whether you are the person they are gonna follow or not. Pay a little attention here. Starting with your username, so choose a short, simple and memorable user ID. So the first example is this. As you can see, it has like 3 underscores and 3 words, which is not really short or not really memorable. People will struggle to search your name. And then we have the second option, which is much more shorter and much more memorable, which is grow.lx. Your username should not include more than 2 word or 3 word. Don't go beyond 3 word. And the second point is your name should contain your niche or your expertise. This is like underrated thing. So for example, so if I search, so let's say I am searching photography. As you can see, this guy has Capes. Can you, if I am pronouncing it right, but sorry for that, but this guy has it has travel photography in his name. Whenever people search in your niche, there is a high chance that your name will pop up, because it has the niche in your name. So it is a really good tactic for search engine. Let's go with video. Here we go. Nat Jongsla. Who doesn't know this guy? So Nat Jongsla slash video editor. This guy has a video editor in his name. So that's why it is popping up in the search bar. That is that your name slash your expertise or your niche. Then we go to your profile picture. Must have a big smiling face if you are personal branding, or your logo if you are faceless. So this is a no-brainer. If you are a personal brand, your profile photo must have a big smiling face. Just your face smiling is not important, but your face should be clearly visible. That is the trust you are building with your audience, obviously. And if you're starting a faceless, then obviously you just have to add your logo. And then let's make your perfect bio. So your bio must contain, the first line should be helping your audience, helping your audience to achieve the desired outcome. So for example, a very good bio will be helping dads to achieve fitness. That is like a really niched bio, and anytime a father or a dad lands on your page, they will see, oh, this guy is helping fathers like me, and they will definitely hit the follow. And your second line, your credentials. So your credentials might be like helped this much dads to achieve their fitness goals. And lastly, your call to action. All in all, you have to make it just simple and sweet so that everybody can understand it. Don't try to overcomplicate with overcomplicated words. Few things to keep in mind. Use an old account and connect it to your email and Facebook as soon as possible. And don't use a new email. The accounts opened with new email are always flagged for some reason. I don't know why. Once you have done all of this, I need you to go ahead and for 1 or 2 hours engage with the accounts which are in your niche or in your expertise. So I want you to follow like 20 or 30 accounts which are in your niche, and only engage with the accounts that are in your niche and the audience that you are targeting. That is the simplest way to tell Instagram what is the content that you are making on. This is still some assumptions, obviously. These are the things like people don't tell you for free. You have to pay for this stuff. So once you have optimized your profile, then we will move on to most awaited, the most important point, the most important topic: manufacturing viral reels. How you can make a reel go viral. First of all, before starting, I want to say that there is no definitive formula to going viral. It changes with time to time. But a viral reel always has at least one of these: trigger emotion, happy, sad, or angry. If you go to my page and scroll down, you can see the reels which went viral were almost all of them triggered emotion. The second point, have a surprise element or unexpected. So these are the type of reel where somebody falls, or something just breaks, or some kind of unexpected things that happen. Third is unique or unusual. You must have seen it. The kid was like, this is not the real honey, and then he grabs the phone and tells that you are the real honey. Obviously that is just so unique and unusual. So, and then the next one is suspense. Suspense is like one of the reels that went viral was a guy was tied up. A guy tied himself to a car, then the car started moving and the guy fell off. Then someone added the video on the first 5 seconds of theirs, and then they also tied themselves on the car, and then car starts moving, they start talking, everyone is like, he's gonna fall, but at the end we realize that the rope is not attached to him. So that is one example. Whatever it is, one of the most important metrics is that it must drive shares. So it should be relatable. How to make yours? You have this, but how you can make yours? One of the best ways is see what has worked before in your niche. So anything that made you feel something, you have shared it with your friend. So I want you to go to Instagram and see the videos that you have liked, you have saved, or you have shared with your friend. And once you have those, ask yourself these questions. How can you make this in your style? What's your perspective on this? Obviously, what is the perspective of the video and what is the perspective that you want to show in your videos? Then can you make something similar but different topic? So if that reel is viral, you have to think, if I change the topic, how can I make the same thing? So instead of saying 5 ways to lose fat, I would say five ways to build muscle, and just copy the rest of the video. And the next is, can you make something different with similar topic? If you see like the fat loss videos are is trending and getting many views, then what you can do is take a fat loss video, for example 5 ways to lose fat, and you can turn it to 5 ways to lose fat without doing any exercise. I don't know if that is possible, but that is just a wild assumption, or that is how you can approach this. And then the last one, which is very powerful, can you merge two viral topics in one, or can you merge two viral videos in one? So a simple example can be, here are the 5 ways to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. Not a rocket science. So if you are going the first way, then obviously you will post only viral reels. So if you are making a theme page or motivational or whatever you are making faceless, your only objective is to make viral reels. But if you want to promote your services or want better chances of monetization, please don't copy. I would say if you are just copying and pasting the videos of others, what are you doing, brother? Why are you even here? Just to see the numbers? If you are copying and pasting others' video, then obviously you won't get any brand deals, or the chances of monetization will be absolutely zero. Only way you can monetize is, I really don't want to say that, but you get the point. So keep this in mind. If you are making a faceless channel or theme page, this is all you need to start and grow your page. If you are taking the second route, this is where it starts. This is where the real fun begins. This is where the real game begins. How to go from 0 to 10k in the best way possible. No simple stuff, no easy and all that. This is war. So this is for the people who are making this long term and who wants to build a solid personal brand. So first thing first, I want you to ask yourself these questions. What are your interests? What does the world needs that you can provide? And what could you be paid for? All in all, that means what is the thing that you are interested in, can teach to others, and people need as a service. For me, it is video editing, filmmaking, which is I'm still learning. I'm also learning like marketing, funnel building, all that stuff we have to learn if you are starting your personal brand. So that is why I say that this is not for everyone. These are really important questions. But if you are having a hard time, for example, if a guy is in fitness, so he will say that I'm interested in bodybuilding. So I can help people lose fat and gain muscle. That would be his, what the world needs. And I can teach others about bodybuilding and coaching. You have to be very precise and very clear about it. So you can teach others about bodybuilding. Obviously, if you are, interested about bodybuilding, you have the results, you are teaching others. Then people will also come to you about coaching. That will be your business. I want you to give some time to this, this whole thing, your interest, what the world needs and what can you teach, and this will clear your mind, which will be very helpful in the long term in your content creation. Once you have figured all this, you make content on that. Talk about it, teach about it, help others about it. This is the way to go at first. And once you have started making content about this, there are 4 rules for any beginner content creator. The first one is, don't try to overcomplicate the process. Stay simple. I have seen many content creators going like, I want to make this style, I want to put efforts and all that stuff. In that way they are not realizing that they are making their content so much complex that the audience cannot even understand what is going on their page. The second is, don't be afraid to look like a fool. Obviously, if you are making content, if this is your first time, you will look like a fool. I looked like a fool. All the creators that you admire looked like a fool, because you will be bad, bro. That is the reality. If you are making content for the first time, you will be bad. There is no escaping that. Every content creator was fool at the start. And third, focus on consistency the most. At least one reel a day. That is the bare minimum you have to go. And yes, I'm talking about reel. Forget about the post and all that story stuff. If someone is telling you to post one story, one carousel, one post, one reel in a whole week, this day to post your reel, this day to post your story, that is that bullshit. You have to post one reel a day, because that is the part because that is the thing on Instagram that gets the most amount of reach. So you have to post reels. Only focus on consistency. Quality comes later. Okay, don't focus on quality at all. Make city content, make whatever you like, just put it out there. This is the times when you get your beginner reps. This is the time when you experiment. Don't try to limit yourself, like I want to create content and I will only create content like this and that. Just experiment, brother, because this is the time when you find yourself what is your type of content. So experiment as much as you can, post anything and everything that you like. And the last point, focus more on virality. Get the eyes, still like an artist. As I said before, in the virality chapter, that focus most of your content at this point. If you are starting from zero, you have less followers, you have no followers, the most important part is now to get the eyes. You don't have any followers, so you want to focus more on virality. So the content that as I have said, so create more videos that will likely go viral. I would say if you are posting 7 times, I would say 4 to 5 reels should be focused on going viral, and the rest of them whatever you want. So moving on, the production part. I'm giving you all. So the best process of production is batch creation. Every content creators on this planet needs to do this. And I guess every big content creator that you see does this batch creation. You can't start from scratch every day. That is the reality. You have to give time for each part of the process. So if you are thinking to do this, obviously you have to do this for a very long time. So you have to incorporate this process in your day-to-day life. So give time for each process throughout the whole week. Divide it throughout the whole week. For example, Mondays for ideation, Tuesdays for scripting, Wednesdays for shooting, Thursdays and Fridays for editing. Obviously if you are a solo creator, but I would definitely recommend you to go for a video editor. Let's start from ideation. Where do you get your ideas from? I would say from everywhere and anywhere. I have talked about this in my first video. I usually get my best ideas when I'm trying to sleep or I'm in the shower. It is like you have to see the world in a creator's way. You have to see what are the learnings in this situation or from something that you are watching or you are experiencing. So the viral reels that I'm talking about, the most of the ideas came from when I was admitted in hospital when my chemotherapy was going on. And I was, I used to look at the ceiling, because when you are in the hospital and you are, admitted for 2 or 3 days straight, and you're just, that is the, you are fucking bored. So you just can't do anything. You can't even, you are bored of the scrolling Instagram, you are bored of YouTube, you are bored of everything. So you go into a very deep place. When you do nothing, you go into a very deep place. That is where most of my ideas came from. All the videos that you see on my Instagram, that is where the most of my ideas came from. But I also get my ideas from Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, newsletter, and or blogs. What I want you to do is save the post that you think is good and you can use in your content, and then steal like an artist. as I have said in the virality chapter. Changing the topic, changing the subject, all that. If you need a full video on this, stealing like an artist, then let me know in the comments. And then here comes the scripting part. This is like, you have to learn this stuff. I can't just really show you that this is how I script my videos. You have to do this. These are something, you have to do it practically yourself, because the best knowledge is the knowledge that you apply, not the knowledge that you see. So if you don't apply this is just like wastage of your time. So apply it. Post your first video. So scripting, start with a hook. Why should people watch your video? Don't give the solution right away. These are some of the points that you should keep in your mind while scripting. Don't give the solution right away. So if you are making a video and you establish a problem in the hook, you don't really like, here is the solution. No, you have to fill it with some, I would say, bluff, or some kind of here and there things, so that the viewer watches your full video. So fill the body with, if you are having a hard time filling the body, try to include why this problem is so big, how it is hurting your target audience, and how solving this problem can improve their lives. That is that. And then shooting. I can't really tell you much about this because I'm pretty bad at this. But one thing that I realized is that has helped me to, I would say, improve my videos, is that maintaining a smile. Try to be natural as you are with your friends, or when you are, try to be you. What can I say? Smile, be natural. That's it. It will take some time to be natural talking to your camera. So once you have scripted, I want you to keep your laptop somewhere. For example, in my reels, the laptop is always here. You can see it in this video, but in my reels, the video ends here, so you can't really see my laptop. Even though they see you, they don't really know that I'm reading from the script. So read one line at a time and speak without looking at the script. Don't get an teleprompter. It makes you robotic. So read one line, speak to it. Read one line, speak to it. Editing. This is the my expertise. So if I include this in this video, then it would be like 4 or 5 hours long. So the next video. Post. So the best practice is to post 1 to 2 hours before the peak timings. So that can be evening or afternoon. You have to check it on your Instagram. So go to settings and professional dashboard. So, and use 4 to 5 hashtags. But the reality is, it really doesn't matter that much. It is like shooting an arrow in the dark. Your content is the main thing that matters. So this is how you will do this. I have given you all that I have learned in the past year, and what I have paid for in the many programs and courses. It was really expensive, by the way. All in all, this is what all you need to know to kickstart your Instagram journey or your content creation journey. And if you are taking the second path, if you have made this long in this video, first of all, thank you for your patience. I know you want to do this and you are here for the real game. So I want you to remember this. It will be hard. You have to be willing to do this for years. You won't see results for a long time. You will think about quitting every day. Only 1% will succeed. As I have said before, 100 think, 10 start, 9 quit. That is the game of 1%. If 100 people watch this video, 10 will even start and 9 will quit in the next 3 months because they don't see the results. It's not about who has the access to the knowledge. It's about who has the access to the knowledge, who puts that knowledge into action and keeps doing it for a very long time. So at last, ask yourself this: will I be able, or am I willing to do this for 5 years minimum? Rule is really simple. It is not hard. It is just that people don't have patience. If you want to do this, you have to be willing to do this for the next 5 years minimum. The best practice is to be have a target of a decade, because obviously it will be fucking worth it. Open your camera and just start talking to it. Start your journey. Open your Instagram, or if you have an old Instagram, just make your goals and start now. Don't wait for the new year. Don't wait for this and that. Just start, because if you don't start, you will be stuck in a loop of consuming content, and it's a trap that you will feel that you are not ready. But let me tell you, if you have watched till now, you are so fucking ready. So go ahead and start. Comment your views, your questions, and what are the videos that you will love to watch in the future. Check the description, and see you in the next video. Bye. Let me check the recording. If I go to my Instagram, the internet is not working. This is my expertise. If you are making a faceless YouTube, man, it is almost 9 p.m. But I will teach you. I will give you all this. It is almost 9 p.m. bruh. Today was the shoot day, so I am shooting like from 2 p.m. or yes, 2 p.m. I am shooting from 2 p.m. to almost 8 p.m. It has been like 4 hours of shooting, because I took obviously my iPhone died, so I had to take a small 1 hour break. But this is the real game. You have to do this. If you are going this route, you have to do this. I'm literally sweating right now. It is so fucking hot. My iPhone just died. Sometimes my mic doesn't work. I hope this is working right now. And you have this problem, bro, but that is life. It is all about up and down. The straight line is death.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer.